Hello, I'm Janice and I hope you're all doing well. It is currently Christmas Eve here in Sydney. It's been a while as well since I've made a video, so I hope everything is going well with you guys and I'm super excited to be making a video again. In today's video, I'm going to be going to check out a few places that I've been meaning to visit, and I'll give you guys a little bit of an update on what's been happening, and then at the end of the video we'll come back to this moment in time. We're prepping a Christmas feast right now, and in line with my tradition of posting a Christmas video every year, this year is no different. I'm going to show you everything we get up to, everything we eat. I got this shirt today at Big W for I think like $10, and we got everyone the same, everyone a Christmas shirt. I actually also have this, my elf ears, but they're a bit noisy when I wear it, so I might just save it for the photos. But anyway, without further ado, let's dive right into the video, and I'll see you very shortly in maybe in your time, like 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, depending on how long this video is. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy the video. So I'm actually doing a series on Instagram called A to Z Suburb Series, where I try to visit as many different places in Sydney as possible, because I feel like I always go to the same places, and this kind of encourages me to check out new suburbs and discover new places. I'm up to K right now, and I am currently in Kingsgrove, and the place that I'm about to visit is Ickle Coffee. I'm really excited. So coffee here is their core offering, and they also sell coffee beans here as well. And they also have a small food menu, so you can get things like pastries, muffins. They do offer toasties as well. And on weekends, they have specials like the prawn roll and the chicken congee. Since I'm here and since I haven't had breakfast this morning, I did opt for a brekkie bowl, which has eggs, avo, smoked salmon, and sourdoughs. I actually really like the addition of the furikake on top. I can't believe I've never thought of doing this myself before, like adding furikake on avo. Okay, I do want to give you guys a quick life update, but more people have arrived at the cafe, and it's been a while since I've vlogged, so I'm feeling a little bit shy. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then we'll find like an open space, and then I'll give you a proper update. Okay, I'm back in the car. I'm less shy now. So I do want to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's been happening. I cannot believe 2025 is ending. What the? I think since I last spoke to you, I feel like there are some updates that I need to give you. I have been making quite a number of videos with the ABC. I've been on their TikTok and also their Instagram page. And I don't think I told you guys this, but I got the opportunity to make a mini food series with them, and I went up to the Northern Territory. I went to Darwin. It was such a fun experience. Like, I never thought I'd had the opportunity to not only be in the videos, but to also help produce, film, and edit this series together. And so that's definitely an experience that at the time I was like, oh my goodness, I was a little bit overwhelmed, to be honest. And in the Northern Territory, you see signs everywhere that says, be croc aware. And for one of the bits, we wanted to experience like this waterhole. And on the sign, it's something along the lines of like, it's super low risk. And there were lots of people swimming there, so it was such a beautiful spot. But the whole time when I was in the water, the only thing on my mind was like, what if there is a croc? Like, super low risk, it's not 0% risk. So yeah, go check out those videos. I've linked it below. For the past few months, I've been meaning to make a YouTube video. It was like, I really wanted to make a video, but I just couldn't. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to put into words how that felt. I'd equate it to, if I had to give an analogy, I'd equate it to like trying to run in a dream. And I just remember like every time I turned on the camera, I would overthink everything that I say. and I would like overthink every idea that I had, and sometimes I'd film things and then I watch the footage and I'm like, this is not good. I don't want to post it. And I couldn't break out of this like stuckness. And it was only kind of maybe in the last few weeks that I have this urge to pick up a camera and start speaking to it again. It sounds ridiculous, I know, and I can't really explain it myself. That was just how I felt. And I appreciate you sticking with me through the years. And I know this year especially I haven't really posted as much. So I appreciate you still here. Like if you're watching this video right now, I appreciate you. Anyway, there is another place that I have been meaning to visit for the longest time. It is a place that I think would be perfect for summer. Let's go! I've been meaning to visit this place for the longest time. I first noticed it when I walked past it on the way to the station at Central. So there are like a number of different items every single day for their daily special. Then you scan a QR code and you can see everything that's available. So one thing that I've been meaning to try is their make your own chirashi don. There's a saying in Canto, it's called an foot kolzat. I think that's exactly what happened because I ended up ordering like almost $60 worth of fish. And then you get to choose like either small or large sushi rice. And I chose large. I got tuna akami. So they have chutoro and otoro, which are both sold out today. This looks absolutely glorious. I got scallops, I got the surf clam, salmon belly, kingfish, snapper, trevally, and then miso soup because for some reason when I eat something cold, I have to have something hot to like counterbalance it. Let's give this piece of salmon belly a go first. Oh my goodness. It's so fatty and it's so fresh. And it's so delicious. Okay, I'm so keen to try this tuna. This came in fresh today and the akami was the one that's left. My favorite is chutoro because I think it's the best combo of fatty and lean. Okay, let me follow up with some rice. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit vinegary, and it's like perfect grains of rice as well. Surf clams are something that I really, really like as well. So a lot of the seafood when you order comes in two. Okay, let's try the scallops. Added a little bit of wasabi on it. It's so soft. It's like a little pillow. And we are back. So for our Christmas Eve dinner tonight, we're going to be having a bunch of different things. So oysters, of course, prawns, of course, sashimi, of course. My sister has the exact same shirt as I do. Go, hello.
Hello.
Can you please talk through what you're doing right now?
Sticking cloves into the pan.
I am trying to make a focaccia. We'll see how that goes. I did not leave enough time to make it and then let it proof, so we'll see how it is. Okay, right now I just need to wait for it to rest before I pour it into our baking tray. Preferably you do it overnight, but we didn't do that.
It's actually so good.
From the ham that you got?
From the ham, yeah.
It's crispy. Oof. This is what this one looks like. Moment of truth, I'm gonna get the focaccia out. What is that? We've got, this is the bread. It was a rush job, but you know what? Sometimes things might not look good, but it might still taste great. That is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I always appreciate that so much. Merry Christmas again. I hope your bellies are full. I hope your hearts are full. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of the year. And I'll see you very, very shortly. Happy New Year. Bye. Also, I forgot to tell you guys this. I've picked up a new hobby this year. 2 new hobbies actually. I started doing Pilates, like reformer Pilates, and I've also started playing badminton. I am so obsessed with badminton that my entire Instagram feed is food and people playing badminton. I'm not even joking. And I think one of the reasons I love it so much is because I've met some people that have become like really good friends of mine now. I always thought you'd make your closest friends, like your best friends, when you're in high school or when you're in uni or like when you're in your first year of work. I just didn't think that as an adult, I'd been able to make such great friends. And yeah, it gives me so much hope because I'm like, wow, it's never too late for anything. But yeah, it's been really, really fun. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that as well, in case you cared. If anyone wants to challenge me to a badminton game, I am always down. I'm sorry about that clap. It must have been really loud.